morning and welcome to video number 3 for my advent calendar series. I feel like so far I've lucked out, which makes me really nervous for the future, but today looks pretty safe, which is good because I'm not going to be wearing much for facial makeup even though it is a work day. My face, I don't know if you can tell, is getting like really rashy, so something that I'm using is not working out. So I'm just using a moisturizer today to give my skin a little bit of help, and since I wear a mask, you can't see most of my face anyway, so I'm not gonna wear any type of foundation. I might use like a little color corrector, but that's about it. And then let's take a peek at my shadows today, which is, I love this one. This is just one of my favorite good transition colors. It's actually from a Kaja trio called Chocolate Dahlia, and it's just as you can see, very much loved. And then the next one is from NARS. This is in the shade Charade 2, similar to Charade 1, but it's deeper, and it's like a kind of just like a nice soft lilac purple. And then the next color we have is my JD Glow Metallion shadow. So it's one of the metal ones, and it's in the shade Pressed. So that's a really fun orange. So I think this is very doable. So that's just my complexion right now. I just use a little color corrector, just a smidge of concealer, and then my Charlotte Tilbury powder just to even out a little bit and look less red because my face is looking like red and rashy. Starting off with this one from Kaja, and I am going to just use this like all up in the crease, buff it out to the side. I feel like I'll have to bring in at least like a darker shade since the metallic is really bold, so I'm going to need something to pull it together, because other than that it'll be a really soft look. That I'll probably buff a little bit more as we go, but I'm going to use a little bit of this purple now and just put that just below and blend out. Not sure how this is going to turn out, but it might be different. Add a little purple to it. And I'm going to take a little bit of a deeper color. I'm going to do Homegrown from the ColourPop palette. And just use that just on the outer bit to deepen. Alright, now for the main event, which is Pressed by JD Glow. I'm just going to use my finger, and that is the color. It's like a orange with some gold with some pink. It is a very autumn inspired. Oh, I love it so much. This type of color really makes my eyes pop since I have blue eyes. I don't know if you can tell in this lighting, but I really like that a lot. I'm going to go into some of the previous shadows that Dave picked. I'm going to use this one here just to brighten up the center a little bit. Got a little dark. And this color is from the Orange Blossom Kaja Trio. I don't know if you can see the difference, but it just gives a little bit of light. And then I'm going to use that same color as an inner corner highlight after I do my lower lash line, which is pretty much just going to be this with a little bit of a deeper color in the outer corner. So I'm going to do that real quick and add mascara, and then I'll add the inner corner, and you'll see the final look in just a second. Alright, this is the final look. I ended up using a little bit of this maroon color in the outer corner just so I could bring in more of that purple from that NARS shade, which I love how this turned out. So that is it for day 7. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, it is day 8. I already have all my makeup on except for my eyes, and I'm already seeing, I didn't unbox them yet, but I can see that we have a couple repeats again, and I can clearly see a declutter in my singles future. So let's just peek at what we have. Okay, so the ones I have is another Kaja color from, I think this is from the Orange Blossom. You can see it's a really fun orange. And I have that one, and then I have another bright green from the Just My Luck palette, and then I have another more foresty green color from Adept, and this is ACS 38. And if you are just tuning into this project, I have already unveiled a couple other greens, so I think I'm all set for a while. I mean, I know I have quite a few greens from the Just My Luck palette, but when you look in here, I already unveiled this green with this bright green. I have another green. There's another green. I have more green over here. I know there's a couple more greens in my advent calendar, so I think I'm good on that. I also have enough like brighter greens and golds, so I feel like today's look is going to be a little bit more repetitive. I just wanted to make it easy on myself. I might use one of these ColourPop Super Shocks just to, I don't know, play with them, but I have the one in like a moss, which is the greenish gold one, so I might use that. But I'm gonna do, I think, a similar like halo eye situation using the dark green on the outer corners, play with the orange a little bit, maybe on the center of the lid. We shall see, but I definitely have enough green for the rest of my life. I'm just gonna start off with just this really small Sephora Collection number 15 brush. I'm gonna use that for the inner and outer corner. Ooh, this green though definitely has performed the best. Okay. So it's nice that I'm able to play with all of them to see which one is my favorite. I'm going to use this one on like the, again, the inner and outer corners. They're very, I mean, halo eyes are pretty easy. It's just placement, you know? But it always makes it look so much more extravagant, but it doesn't take much time. So here we go. So now I'm going to use this like brighter greenish gold. I think I'm going to use it as like the next layer in this look. So it's going a little bit further inward. But I think I'm going to use that orange as like the actual center. Ooh, I like that. Can you see? Yeah, you can. Alright, that's what my eyes are looking like. Just gonna blend a little to hopefully look a little bit more like they all are supposed to be together. Oh yeah, that works. Just a dry, clean brush. Oh, I love that so much. Right, I'm going to use a little bit of that brighter green on the lower inner half just to brighten it up a little. I'm going to use this one here as my inner corner color. It's from the Natasha Denona Glam palette, just to brighten up. Oh, I love that. Look at that. And I'll do mascara and be right back. Alright, so this is the final look. Dave said it looked prismatic when I was walking towards him, so I think part of that is that I used no matte colors at all today. I used just the shimmers. The only extra color I used was the inner corner highlight. Everything else was the colors that I got, and it's really fun. I love the orange and green together. It's very like Irish, but I think it's fun. I'm excited. I have to get ready for work. But yeah, I think this has been my favorite green day so far. The other greens have been fine, but this is the one I feel like, oh no, I like the most. Good morning. I don't have too much time to get ready this morning. It is 5 o'clock and getting ready for work. My skin is not doing well. I've been having this rash all over my face from the Kiehl's moisturizer I used for a few days, and it's been taking a bit for it to come back to normal. So I'm just kind of giving it a little bit of a break. I feel like my makeup and such just looks patchy because I just used powder foundation from the Charlotte Tilbury. Like, it's just like a finishing powder to help hopefully even out a little bit of my skin tone, but yeah, it's just gonna take a bit for my skin to get back. But luckily, I'm wearing a mask, so people can't really see my skin. I also have my colors here for day 9, and I can tell you right now, I am so sick of greens. And it is another green, and I desperately need to declutter after this whole thing. So I have a little bit lighter of a green this time, and then I have another purple. These are other shades I may declutter in the future because there's just too many of this like pale purple. I don't need that many. And then I have another gold. So probably going to be a similar look that I've done recently, but it's early and I just don't want to deal with it right now. Like today I'm just like annoyed and I just want to do something simple. But I have another green to use. So there's that. So today I think I'm mostly just going to do like the gold and the purple, and I'll use a little bit of the green on like maybe my lower lash line. That's my thought so far, just to make it easier on myself, and I really don't want to do a big eye look since like my face is pretty basic. I like this purple though. Alright, I take back what I say about this purple, but I think a couple others that I've used so far could probably go, and I'll keep this one. That's my thoughts. I'm just using that as like my easy crease outer corner. I'll use the gold as my lid shade, and then again that green may be my lower lash line. Alright, now I'll use this gold. This one is from that Juvia's Place palette that I depanned, and it's just like a nice soft light gold. Alright, now I'll use a little bit of that green on my lower lash line. In case you're wondering, this brush that I always use for my lower lash line, it's number 10 from Hourglass. I've had it for years. I got it like one of the first purchases I got when I started working at Sephora, and it's lasted so well, and it's like the easiest thing to just do a quick little smudge under the eye. I love it so much. And I have a little bit of green there. I mean, it's subtle. I like it. So I don't hate this look. I'm just needing some diversity. I want some neutrals. Or other colors, like any other color besides green and gold right now would be nice. Alright, and I'm going to use a little bit of this gold. I'm just going to foil it just a smidge so I can use it as my inner corner. Alright, there's that. I really like this look. It's subtle. I like it. I like that it's a little bit of color, nothing too loud, and for mascara, I'm still using this Kaja. And then for lip, I might just do something simple since I'm wearing a mask. Anyone else miss their lipsticks? I feel like I need to do a lipstick video just because I can't wear them on a daily. I was hoping this mascara would be one that I would like over time, but I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, it works, it does the trick. It's just a little bit more temperamental than what I typically like. And there we go. And for lip, I'm just using this Dior number 535 from their Stellar Shine line. And it's just like a sheer shimmery brown. There we go. So that is my look. I'm also realizing that today's look is the third in the video, so I'm going to sign off now and I'll see you in the next one. And sorry if I was a downer today, I'm just kind of over green shadow, so fingers crossed the next video we have some diversity. But that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you've missed the previous ones, leave them down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!